My daughter and I went to Silverwood Theme Park in northern Idaho for the grand reopening of the Tremors roller coaster, which was partially rebuilt and retracked by RMC this past offseason. How good is this new version of Tremors? And how good is Silverwood compared to the other regional theme parks? Stay tuned to find out. This is Kurt from Go Forward Adventures, and this is my experience at Silverwood.
Well, Silverwood just opened. We're making our way to Tremors. Today is the official opening day for Tremors this season. They just did a retrack using the RMC topper track. So it's supposed to be running smoother than ever. We're very excited about it. So that's where we're gonna head first. Our stunt pilot, classic Corkscrew. I've ridden this at Knott's Berry Farm back when I was a kid. Ridden it here a couple times as well. We will do these rapids a little bit later. They look like a lot of fun. Just love the little bits of theming here. Got this old camp area. That looks like I-box track to me. So there must be a few sections that have an I-box track, because that does not look like wood at all, but I'm very excited. You can see there's one train, second train back there. So that was one of the big improvements, is they were going to have two trains. And again, I'm looking at this track and it doesn't look like topper track to me. It looks like an I-box track. Is this a true Woody anymore? I don't know. But do I really care? As long as it's awesome. Boy, what a different sound. Does not sound like a typical Woody, that's for sure. Okay, tension is building. It's been almost 20 minutes since the park opened. They had both trains testing. They moved one of the trains into the storage barn over there. They've run this train a couple of times since, and now we're just all sitting here. We just got off of the new Tremors, and I'm officially calling this a hybrid, not a Woody. Most of the track is an I-box track. I heard they were retracking with right behind us. I heard they were retracking it with a topper track, and there were a few sections that were topper track, but I gotta say most of that was I-box, and it was super smooth. It seemed a little faster than last time I rode it. I don't know if I'd call it a Woody. Again, I think maybe it should be called Iron Tremors or Steel Tremors or Twisted Tremors or something. I don't know. Seismic Tremors. It seems like a whole new coaster. But yeah, it was good. It was a good, solid, fun coaster. Okay, we just got off Timber Terror, and I hadn't really looked into it too much, but that has a lot of I-box track as well. I bet you probably 40% of that ride has got RMC I-box track. I'd read things about Silverwood putting topper track on, but that is not RMC topper track. Through several sections of it, it's I-box. Now, at least a good portion of this one is wooden track, so I'd still call it a Woody, but that's definitely I-box track here on Timber Terror too. So it was a really fun ride, but you could actually feel the transition because it would be a little bit rough and then suddenly would smooth out a little bit. You know, this is a bit of an overbank turn here. So lots of forces on it. There's Timber Terror, and you can actually see there's a joint where it switches from the I-box track 2 wood topper track. That backside is all iBox though. It's interesting. It definitely gives a different feel for the ride.
Aftershock is a Vekoma giant inverted boomerang. It has been well maintained and is quite smooth and very forceful with very strong positive Gs and some face down hang time on the spikes. Overall, it is quite a good ride.
Yeah, I have to say Stunt Pilot is a pretty sweet ride. Super short ride, but man, the couple of amazing ejector airtime moments, especially coming off that first drop. A couple of good positive Gs, good laterals. I mean, that's just a great ride. Food options are definitely reasonable. Chicken strip basket, $11.99. That's probably the cheapest of any theme park I've been to in the last 5 years. So we got the loaded nachos, and I don't know if it shows in the camera, but that's a 10-inch tray piled full for $12. That's a pretty good value. And their refillable drink bottle was $12 as well, which is about the cheapest I can remember of any daily drink bottle. So yeah, not bad.
After spending the morning at Coaster Alley, we decided it was time to take a break from rides and go to Boulder Beach.
Here we are going past the train, walking along Main Street. We'll have to check out Main Street on the way back. We're heading to Boulder Beach. Pretty warm today, so we thought we'd cool off in the water park.
Boulder Beach is a very nice water park with a great selection of attractions including wave pools, lazy river, tube slides, speed slides, and a great kiddie area. It's included in your admission to Silverwood and it's a great way to cool off or take a break from roller coasters.
Yeah, I have to say the Main Street area is super cute. Kind of old Western town themed. Love it. We're gonna go shopping, check out these different stores before we head for dinner. Yay, new carousel credit. Woo, the Grand Carousel at Silverwood Theme Park. Look how cute this little front room is in this restaurant, Lindy's Restaurant. Super cute. Love it. Okay, we're at the little barbecue restaurant. They've got some live entertainment going on, some singing. We are at Critter Camp. Kind of a cute little area. There's a little treehouse, some kiddie rides, Ferris wheel. Yeah, very nice. Oh, just got off Crazy Coaster, and I get why they call it Crazy Coaster. It's like a kiddie coaster, but man, you sit kind of facing opposite directions, and there was nobody behind us, and our car spun probably 50 times. Like we were just, it's like a tornado. We were just like spinning like crazy. Holy cow. I was actually getting a little dizzy by the end there. It was a crazy coaster. Just got off Tremors for the second time. Near the end of the day. It's been running well all day. It's now running 2 trains. And, that second run was definitely better. It felt faster. We were in the second row instead of in the middle of the train, so that might have been part of it, but it was running faster. Good floater airtime on a couple of the hills. A couple of really good sections with strong laterals. And again, you can just see, looking at the structure, there was a lot of this structure was replaced. Like a lot of this is new lumber. You can see areas where it's not new lumber, and you can see areas where a lot of this is new. So they definitely did a lot of change to this ride. We just entered this area called Chrissy's Quiet Garden. So you just need a little peace and quiet, some tranquility. Look at these cute little birdhouses. It's just kind of a little path off the side of one of the main paths into the kids area. Look at that tree or that birdhouse. That's amazing. Yeah, it's just a quiet little corner. Got a fountain over here. Very cute. You can see the campground here. I seriously thought about booking a spot here and camping, which would have been fantastic, but we came in pretty late last night and it would have been hard to set up camp after midnight. It's a small park for sure. It is not big, but it's clean. The coasters it has are good coasters. It's a decent lineup considering there's only 5 full-size coasters. Look at the sky, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, we had a really nice day. I really like this park. It is not the best park by any means that I've ever been to, but it is a really nice park. Great, you can get it done in a day. We're gonna come back again tomorrow. Well, day 2 at Silverwood. We're in the tunnel and you can hear it echo. Hello. Hello. Yeah, it kind of seems concerned that the garbage cans are just like a plastic Rubbermaid style can with a fancy cover on it, but the Disney garbage cans are definitely the best. This is cool. You come out and even here, all these planters, flowers. You can tell this is a very well cared for, well loved park. It's well painted, well themed. It's a lovely park. And yes, I can use the word lovely. Well, we've decided to hit Stunt Pilot first. Yeah, and Stunt Pilot's not super well themed, but they do have some of these kind of cool posters. That does fit the theming of the ride quite well. I love the paint scheme. So bright and clean. So we did Stunt Pilot twice, once in the front, second and third row, once in the very back, the last 2 rows. And that is a fun little ride. I like the back better for sure on this ride. The ejector airtime you get on that first drop, and then 2 other spots where there's an airtime hill or whatever, you're being thrown out of your seat, and that is just so great. So we just did Panic Plunge, and you know what, for a fairly small drop tower, it is not very tall compared to some of the others we've been on. It is punchy. I mean, it just takes you up and then just boom, full free fall, and then it slams on the brakes hard. Like I was like, boom, hit the bottom of your seat, so you're full floating for the whole drop. It's pretty good for a smaller drop tower.
We're already sitting in the wet.
A basic log flume, but the inside is quite nice. All wood finish, some tools, some gears back here. We'll see how wet we get. Not a bad little ride. Kind of a scenic float down the flume till we get to the big drop at the end. Okay, so the log flume was good. Nice little float down the little creek, and then the drop at the end was decent. It was fun. Got just the right amount of wet on a warm day. Yeah, nice little addition to the park. Okay, we're gonna take the little train ride. There's a great little kind of outlaw show that happens. This is a well-themed little building. And check out the old typewriter. That's cute. Very cool. Sasquatch sightings, 13. Whew. I'm gonna grab one of these papers.
The Silverwood Steam Engine No. 7 train ride is one of my favorite train rides of any theme park that I've been to. It is a nice leisurely ride through forest, past beautiful scenery, wildlife, and cool sets, and of course, the park itself. Some rides include a 15-minute outlaw stunt show, which is admittedly a little cheesy, but quite entertaining and perfect for families. It is a very relaxing and entertaining way to enjoy some scenery and great views of the park while relaxing in a classic steam train. And you can enjoy this ride in either an open or enclosed car depending on your preference. This is a must-do at Silverwood.
I'm gonna go call the sheriff and get him out here. Oh, wait. Before you call, do you mind untying me? My arms are so numb, they feel like limp noodles.
Of course, George, I'm sorry. Sometimes my brain is like a radio with too many stations playing at once.
Whoa, Big Joe, that was so cool. The way you were like, I'm Big Joe, and then hit her over the head of a box. It was like something straight out of a picture show.
Don't you know? I don't think so. No!
What are you doing with that? Oh, I didn't really think about it once I got out here. Hey, Ranger Rosie, this is for you. Doc, you know Doc. Oh.
Jeepers.
It worked, Big Joe. I don't think we'll be here for that Ranger anytime soon.
I need everyone to sit back.
We got the bad guys.
All right, engineers, let's get this train moving. And don't forget to wave au revoir to your favorite outlaws.
Au revoir.
Oh, I love you.
So we just got ourselves a huckleberry funnel cake. I guess huckleberries are native to this area. And I've never seen one like this. And the funnel cake's only $5 before 5 p.m. So that's a pretty good deal. This is regular $11.99, but we got it for $5. Nice. Okay, happy birthday, Corkscrew. 50 years young. Made in 1975, the first inverting steel coaster. Built by the legendary Aerodynamics. Groundbreaking at the time. Very cool. Not a ride I would like, I don't think. It just looks like it would be pukey. That's crazy. I remember getting sick on a scrambler like this when I was about 10 or 12. Don't think I've ever been on one since. But a lot of people love them. It's a cute outdoor chess game. I just love this Victorian era kind of Main Street little Victorian coffee house. If you love coffee or tea, very nice. Another cute little quiet sitting area. Cast iron table and chairs and a little fountain, and there are a lot of nice little quiet kind of getaway. Tigger's Garden, it says. A lot of little quiet getaways in this park. If you need a little break from the busyness of the day, it's very easy to find spots to just sit and relax. And here's the train coming in. Well, we're on our way out of the park. It's been an amazing couple of days. First coming through North Cascades National Park, enjoying the scenic Highway 20. And then the last 2 days at Silverwood Park. Yeah, this is just, it's a small park, but it is a really nice place to spend a day or two. Some good coasters, great theming, really clean, friendly. We loved it.
So here are my final thoughts on our visit to Silverwood and the grand reopening of their hallmark coaster, Tremors. As far as Tremors goes, I don't know that you can call it a Woody anymore, as about 2/3 of the track is RMC iBox, which is a steel track. That being said, the layout remained the same as it was before, so it ultimately feels like a smoother and faster version of the original Tremors, and it does feel more like a Woody than a typical steel coaster. I really enjoyed the 4 rides that I had on it, and felt that the back row had the best airtime. If I compare it to the other Woodies that I have ridden, it would rank in my top 15. A solid, fun ride, but not elite. Was it super cool to be on the first ever train to go on this newly rebuilt ride? Absolutely. It was so cool, and I am so glad that we were able to do it. As far as the park as a whole goes, I feel that this is one of the cleanest and best maintained regional amusement parks that I have ever been to. The landscaping is very good, with plenty of trees and shade, several garden areas to sit and relax in, and meticulously maintained planters, flower beds, and lawns sprinkled throughout the park. The buildings throughout the park looked freshly painted and well themed, especially in the Main Street area, and all of these details gave the park a very nice feel. A place that was pleasant to just walk around in and enjoy. Although there are only about half of the rides compared to a typical Six Flags park, the rides all appear to be very well maintained with decent theming, and the operations were very good throughout both of the days that we attended. There is a decent selection of flat rides to complement the 7 coasters at the park, all of which were solid rides. There are a few good live shows, including the train ride with the Outlaw Show, the Magic Show, and some other live singing and dancing. Prices to get into the park were a little bit above average, but your ticket included access to Boulder Beach, which is a well-rounded and fun water park, and the prices for food and merchandise within the park were probably the best of any park I've been to. So overall, I would say that Silverwood is a great theme park and well worth the visit if you are ever in the Pacific Northwest. Of all of the smaller parks that I've been to, which I classify as any park with 5 or fewer full-size coasters, this might just be my favorite. We really enjoyed our 2 days at Silverwood. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already. And this is Kurt from Go For It Adventures. Remember that adventure awaits, so go for it.